Hey YouTube, in this video I'm having to use my iPod because my phone ran out of space, which really bugs me. Because I had the 16GB model from my iPhone, so it's really annoying. So I'm using my iPod, unfortunately, having to record this video. Not the best camera quality. But anyways, in this video, before we actually jump to it, about the contest, or about the, giving away the iPhone and the iPhone 4 and the iPod. If that ends up not happening, what we'll do instead is the iTunes gift card. Now, the only reason that would happen is because, like I told you before in the last video, my brother is helping me, giving me ideas and helping me. He thinks it may not be a good idea to do it, but I mean, it's very important to me that I get subscribers and that my channel, gets spread the word, and more people I know about me and watch my videos, because that's like very important to me that people comment and I get people who will watch my videos. So I mean, I'm gonna do a giveaway, but if it's not the iPhone and iPod, I'll probably give away an iTunes gift card, probably at $15. Like I already told you, I did fix this, so it's good. So I mean, we'll have to see. My dad thinks that it's also maybe unnecessary because I already have I will tell you all the devices I have right now. Obviously, these two. Then I have my iPod that I'm recording with, my iPod 5. I have an iPod 4. I have an iPhone 6. I have an iPad mini. I think that's it. Yeah. So let's count them up. iPhone 4. iPhone 4, not the iPhone. The iPhone 4 doesn't count because it doesn't work. I'm not counting the iPhone 4. iPhone 6. iPod 5. iPhone 6. iPod 5. iPod Nano 5th. iPod Nano 7th. So it's like 6 devices that I have. 5 to 6 devices. So yeah. I mean, I can't argue with that. I do have a lot. So, I mean, I'm still trying to get my parents' opinion about this too, if I should give them away, because $45 is a lot of money, and that's my hard-earned money that I pay for, that I earn. So, I mean, we'll have to see. Like I told you, I already got this working, but when I bought this one, it was like a year or 2 ago, it was a few years ago when I bought this. I bought it for like $70. But, I mean, I do want to spend money, maybe just not too much, but I do want to buy things, and this is one thing that my brother suggested I'm gonna start doing, is giveaways. Every now and then I'll have one, and I want to do my first one. So, I mean, like I said, if it's not the iPhone or the iPod, it will be the iTunes gift card. So, I don't want to spend too much money, but like I said, it is important to me that I get more subscribers, so we can do that. But anyways, let's jump right into the video. But I do apologize about that, guys. I'm sorry. It's just, it might change, and I may not be able to. I mean, I still have it's an iPhone 4 that does not work. So I mean, by all means, I can give it away for it being broken. If you prefer that, I can give it. We can still, if you guys still want it, and you guys can pay for it yourselves, if that'd be better. I mean, if you still want the 4, I can still give it away, but it may not be. It may be broken. You guys will have to fix it. Which you can go to like an iFix store and have them replace it. It's $45. So I mean, if you want to do that, we can do that. But I don't think I'm going to be paying for it getting fixed. But anyways, let's get started. So obviously in this video, what we're going to be doing is, you can probably tell, we're going to be comparing the iPod Nano 5th generation versus the iPod Nano 7th. I used to have the 6th gen, but I sold it like a year ago for about $50. So, yeah. I just thought I'd do it. I mean, I know they're completely different. This is much older versus this one. So let's start off. I have a list here with all the different things that we're going to go through to compare, or to compare and contrast them. So obviously, the first thing that we'll talk about is the look, the design of the of the two devices. Obviously, one thing you already know is that this one is touch-based and this one has a click wheel and buttons, so that's obviously a difference. And then you can see the design is completely different. This one's more of an oval shape. You see the top. Yeah, I know that piece is missing. I don't know what happened to it. Yesterday when I was fixing it, I guess I don't know what happened to the piece. That went there, so I lost that piece. But obviously that one is much buttons, and then the back of them, they both have the Apple logo. iPod. This is the only iPod that has a video camera, which this was the one when I did my Busch Gardens videos. This is the one I used to record. And then this is the iPod Nano 7. And then obviously this one has Bluetooth, this one doesn't. This is the first iPod to have Bluetooth. Which is nice. I don't want to say I don't believe in Bluetooth. I don't have Bluetooth headphones. I use all wired headphones because there have been things. I don't want to start any conversation, but there have been been proven that wireless headphones can cause cancer because I've read about it. So that's why I just don't believe. You have your different opinions, but I just don't believe in using wireless headphones. So it just does have Bluetooth, but I don't use it. I use my Apple product earphones. So let's turn them on and we'll take a look at the software. This was open to me, so we'll go back. One thing too, and this goes for all the devices too, not just the iPod Nano itself, but all of them, the phone, the iPod Touch. One thing that they took away is cover flow. And I do like how cover flow is designed, because when you scroll through it, it's really cool how you can see how when you scroll through, you see the different album artwork. This obviously doesn't have cover flow. This is all you got. You just have to scroll through and click on or touch whichever song you want to play. So that is one other thing that is really different, that Apple has just stopped completely. They don't use cover flow anymore for really any of their devices, which surprises me. Now they use instead, at least for the iPad and the iPod and iPhone, they have a layout where they just have all the albums laid out. So now let's talk about the fitness app. The fitness app, obviously, and that's known. I think the iPod Nano has always had it. Has had the fitness app. So it's an extra as in fitness right here. So they both do have the pedometer for exercising with, which is nice. So I do like that, and I will use them more often. I just haven't yet, really. And there's other extras in here too. There's notes, games. So this is a lot of other stuff. I don't want to go through everything because it'll take a long time. I'll try to want to condense my videos, make them not too long. But a lot of these things that you see here, notes. I haven't looked. Does the 7th have a stopwatch? Oh yeah, it does. Okay, I don't know why I thought it didn't. So yeah, that does have a stopwatch. The one other thing that this has, because one other thing that this one does not have, this is back to the design. This one does not have a built-in speaker. This one does. So that's another thing that is different. So with that said, you can do voice memos on this, because I think, this one doesn't have a built-in speaker or microphone. This one does. And the microphone obviously is right here next to the camera, so that is different. So with that having a built-in microphone, they're allowed to have voice memos. But with this one, if you want to have voice memos, you have to plug in one of those with the iPhone. Usually the iPhone is what comes with those. ear pods where they have the little wireless, not wireless, the little wired, the buttons on the side that can record with. So if you plug that in, it'll pop up on this Nano. And this also applies for the 6th generation as well. But this iPod Nano itself is very unique versus a lot of others, because it has a camera, which is very unique. It has a built-in speaker. It has games on it. No other Nano, or actually, no. The other Nano, a few other Nanos have games on them, because I used to have the it was the 3rd generation, I think. I had the 3rd generation, which I sold as well. That also had games on it. But yeah, so all these things that you can see right here are just extras. I don't want to go through them all, but one other thing that is very similar to the devices is video. Both of them do have video. TV shows that you can record. Do I have any on here? Yeah, I don't have any on here right now, but I do have some on here. But both of them do maintain TV shows that you can put on here via iTunes on your computer, which is nice. What else? Because I have made a list right here, so I'm kind of going through and trying to remember everything. I tend to forget things sometimes, so I'm trying to remember everything. And obviously, another thing that I may not have said yet is the charging. Both of them do have a different. This is the newer charger. This is the older version. So both my iPod, obviously this one, the iPod 4 and the iPhone 4 do use this charging port. All my other devices use the newer one. So that is also a difference. Both of them do have radio, so I'm not going to... But yeah, I think I've really discussed it. I don't want to go through and talk about every little thing because it'll take a long time, and I don't want that. But you kind of see... the main thing here. There's a lot more with this one versus this one. And the fact there's a lot more interactive things you can do with this one. This one's not really interactive as much. So, that is obviously a big difference. Again, I can say the reason why this one's more interactive is you can use a video camera, you can do notes, you can do TV shows, you can do games, and other things that just makes this more interactive. Which one do I like better? I really like both of them. They're both great devices, and I like them both a lot, and they are both different. I don't know actually when this one came out. When did it come out? Like 2012, 2013, probably, or... I'll have to look at that. And I'll have it in the description of this video. But yeah, my guess is it came out in like 2011 for this one. This one probably came out 2014 or 15. So, big difference. Steve Jobs was the one that was involved when this one was designed. Steve Jobs obviously already passed away when this one came out. So that's also a difference. That we've seen a lot of things have changed when Steve Jobs passed. But anyways, yeah, these are both the devices. I thought I'd just compare them and contrast them to the difference of them. But no longer do we have... nowadays the iPod really isn't that popular. Both the iPod Nano and the iPod Touch, both of them aren't really that popular anymore. And I still like them because they're very original and they're very cool. And nowadays it's really only about the iPad, all the computers, like the iMac and the iPhone, and the Apple Watch. So it's all changed since, he passed. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I know I gave a lot of opinions in this video. And you can feel free to give me your thoughts about everything I've said. And just thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. And like I said, I'm going to keep giving you guys updates on what's going to be happening. I'm going to keep updating you and letting you guys know what will be happening with the contest. Like I said first, I need to hit, in every video, until I get to that point, I'm going to keep saying it, I need to hit 500 subscribers. So go ahead, guys, please tell your friends about my channel. Tell other people that you may go to school with, or I don't know, what have you. Just tell all your friends or family about my channel, because I need to hit. That's the first priority. Before we start the contest, I need to hit 500. I need to. And once we hit 500, we will do the contest. So, please let your friends and everyone know. And I'll see you guys in the next video. By the way, guys, I didn't tell you, I've got a screen recorder for my computer now. So you know what that means. I'm going to be doing a lot more gameplays. And I no longer have to use the mounted camera. So when I do Roller Coaster Tycoon videos, or when I do Roblox gameplays or Slender, I'm going to be doing a lot more gameplays too. I can use my screen recorder now. And I got 2 of them. And I actually may even review them later on and kind of compare the 2, because I got 2 of them. One of them is in Spanish, which is very weird. I mean, I'm a visual learner, so I can see everything from the buttons. I can know, I can differentiate every button by looking at the image. But for some reason, the thing is in Spanish. One of them is, which is weird. But I use it, and it works really well. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video, and I'll keep you guys updated on what's happening with everything. Peace.